They hand this off to Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On the ground, it's Harris. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And over right in. Touchdown, New York. Deebo Samuel, 36 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. It makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And Carr's throw complete here to commit. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, now Carr. They've got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. On the run, it's Bo Jackson, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Mahomes now on first down. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. With safety Ed Reed there to make the play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Josh Allen able to drop him for a loss of a couple. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Too able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Johnson now returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking for Johnson, and it's in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that one. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On the give, this is Harris. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. They run with Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The carry here for the big tight end. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Flushed out right, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This will be taken at the 10. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Play action now. Mariota. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
That's going to be caught. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. To throw is Mariota. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. There to make the grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll fire it deep for Rager. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ozzie Newsome, 56 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emerson Rolls. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota under pressure, and they got to him again. Ernest Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Working out of the gun, Mariota going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Strong running at the 30. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and oh, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Emerson Rolls. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one. Escaping the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Samuel bringing in the slant.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,
and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McManus now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. Pushes him over. And he will not make it to the goal line. As this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, he
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
set to go. Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. From the gun, here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Stafford looks to throw again.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jack Youngblood able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. To try again after the sack, Mahomes.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On now the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for second and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cordero Patterson.
Fine work there on the touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Mahomes now on first down. Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we should put a stopwatch on that one. You talk about having all day to throw the football, able to scan the field, find someone open after a long time. Big time.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Stafford. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. C.J. Ham. As the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their...
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the left side. Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run with Patterson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Stafford. Out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Stafford. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both.
Touchdown, Rams! Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 22. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On second down, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one, and he's going to get this inside the 30. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Throwing here, Stafford. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.